Hello Flosstube! My name is Claire and today is Monday the 21st of May and this is my latest update, so you are very welcome. And I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that I've gained over the weekend, and I suspect it's because I was given a lovely shout out by Tina from Simply in Stitches. So thank you very much, Tina, and you are all very welcome here. Now, today I'm going to talk a little bit about my whips and a few new starts for Mania, and then a few of my plans for the upcoming week or something like that. I do seem to be a little bit kind of sniffly today, and I'm not quite sure whether I've got a cold or whether it's hay fever, because the sun has gone just crazy here in England at the moment and it's wonderful. But everyone's starting to suffer with hay fever a bit. So I don't normally get hay fever. So I don't know if it is hay fever or if I've just caught a cold. So if I have to pause it to just go and sneeze somewhere in the background, I'll do that. I've been looking this morning at all the Instagram pictures from the New Jersey retreat over in the US, and I am so jealous. It looks like it was an absolutely brilliant time. Loads of some of my favourite floss tubers were there, and I'm just, yeah, love looking at all the pictures and seeing how much fun you all had together. And I just can't wait to go back to my own retreat in October and see all my stitchy friends again. As McKenna was saying on her Instagram this morning, there was this picture of her being all sad at leaving, and one of the hashtags was like, my tribe. I found my tribe. And I was like, McKenna, I understand. I know that feeling. When we went to Stitchy Retreat here, it's like finding your tribe. So, yeah, my tribe spans the globe and it's a fantastic one to be part of. And if you're watching Flosstube, you're in it too. And yeah, it's just, it means something to find other people that are as crazy about cross stitch as I am and who understand the madness. So, speaking of the madness, let's talk about Heaven and Earth designs. I have got, is it 9 Haid whips at the moment? Could be more. And I think 3 of those are big full-size ones, and the rest, oh no, I finished one, so it might be down to 8. Ooh. The rest are like smaller ones, so QS size, which are quick stitch, not very quick, or story keeps. And I try and do about a half an hour a day when I've got time, first thing in the morning, on whatever Heaven and Earth design I have assigned myself for that month. So quite often it's my big dragon piece, because if I don't keep working on that I won't get any progress. But this month it's been my QS Ray mermaid piece, so I thought that I would show you the progress that I've made. Now, half an hour a day, when I can do it, doesn't equate to much stitching on a Heaven and Earth design. But this is the picture of what she's going to look like. She is gorgeous and sassy, and I love her. She's very colourful, and not got too far, but this is where I've got to so far. And in the last couple of weeks I've been mainly working on a lot of the confetti in her hair. These bits went quite quickly because there's lots of blocks of colour, but there's lots of confetti over here. So that's her, and I'm doing, I don't know if you can see the sparkles, doing this on sparkly yellow fabric from sewitall.com. I think I picked it up at a show. So that's her. Another whip that I've been working on slowly. Not very much progress has been made on anything this week, what with college work and busyness and sorting out the garden and things, so it's mainly just teeny tiny bits of progress. So I've worked this week on If Friends Were Flowers piece. I'm trying to do a little bit on that whenever I can to try and get it finished for Christmas to give as a gift to my friend. And I finished the word flowers. I started I'd Pick You. Well, it's just I'd Pick. Yeah. I like the colours in this. It's pretty. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you and watch you wither and die. Such a lovely saying, isn't it? So, another whip that I've been continuing on was a Mania Start, and this is the new start that I've started with some of my retreat friends, Dorothys Discovery from Silver Creek Samplers. And I haven't done much on it, but my treasure braid arrived, so I could not resist getting it out and having a play. So I've started Dorothy's shoe. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. It sparkles. I started stitching it with just one strand of treasure braid because that's what I've got. I use one strand of treasure braid on my Celtic Christmas with the gold, and that works beautifully. The coverage is fine. And this is 18 count, so it's smaller than the 32 count that I'm doing the Celtic Christmas on. So I thought it would be fine, but I wasn't happy with the coverage. So I pulled it out and then did it again using 2 strands of petite treasure braid. The pattern calls for the petite treasure braid to be blended with the dark salmon colour, but I just wanted sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, and lots of it. So I couldn't resist starting her shoe. So that's that. And then I got a finish. A Mania Finish. Okay, it was only a little one. My very first Mania Start was the little kitty for my Kitty ATC. And this is the finish. It's in a little card that came as a freebie with Cross Stitch Crazy. The whole kitty came, and it's supposed to be a long bookmark. And I chopped the top off it and just stitched the top half to turn it into a little kitty ATC holding a flower, and that is for the Instagram ATC group, Cross Stitch ATCs, and it just slots in here. So I'm going to send it in the card anyway, like that. So that's a finish and ready to send. So I should do that. My other ATC for this month is for the Cross Stitch Cards and ATC group on Facebook that I'm an admin with, in with Adele, Delcat Stitches, and Sarah, Sarah Shears, Sarah Stitches. Is that your Flosstube name? And this is my May Garden ATC. And these were little motifs that I took from two different Lizzie Kate patterns. And that one I think is from the Be Kind, Be Silly, whatever it is, pattern. And that one is one of the Summer Smalls patterns, the little bee. So I stitched those up and popped them on an ATC, and that is ready to send to my May swap partner for that group. So ATC's done. Excellent. Let's see. So then we come to my Mania starts, and I have managed 3 starts this week. Monday, is that right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Did I not start another one? There might be another one somewhere. If there is, I will find it the next week. But the first one I started was the Mr. X Stitch Bauble, and it is for Standon House. I've written it down. Standon House in East Sussex, where Mr. X Stitch is going to be hosting a Christmas exhibition this year, and also to hang up lots and lots of cross-stitched baubles to highlight our craft, which I think is a wonderful thing to do. And so I started the bauble. I started that one, and it's, you can't see the sparkle, it is in metallic. I'm not overly sure about the coverage. sure, but we'll see. It looks alright from here. And the threads that I've used were these threads, silver and rose gold, that I got on, as a freebie on Cross Stitch Crazy magazine. Luxury rose gold and silver. So I thought, well, I'm not going to use them for anything else, so I'll give it a go. I'm keeping them in these floss pack bags at the moment. So that's what they are, that's what they look like. And just going to pick out various bits with these and then do the rest in a different colour. So that's my start on that one. Another start I did was Noon Basking from Dracula Creations. I love this one. Absolutely beautiful. Been eyeing these patterns up for a very long time. Then I discovered that they'd gone out of print, panicked, and bought as many as I could lay my hands on, which wasn't as many as you'd think. They've gone out of print and everyone has been snatching them up, and so I had to get these ones from America. So I've got this one, this one is Noon Basking, I've got Midnight Hunting, and then I couldn't find any others, so I've got another, I can't even say it, Ouroboros purple dragon from them as well to do, but that's not in this series. And I couldn't get hold of any of their other patterns. So if you know anywhere that I can get hold of these patterns, Dracula Creations, let me know. It's a big one, but a little start. And this is the dragon's head, or the start of it. So that was a few hours work in there. Lots of fractionals, lots of blending. This is the floss cards for that pattern. And somebody was asking me how I manage all the different flosses, especially when there's lots of blends, because I do a lot of Teresa Wentzler's, as you know, and there are lots of blends in those. And I make my own floss cards just out of cardboard and put lots of holes in and attach the threads. And I find that if I keep these with the pattern, then if I run out of a thread, once I run out of a thread on here, I've got the number next to it, so I know which one I'm looking for, so I can go back to my stash, pull it out and replace them. And it's fine if there's just one number per symbol, in it goes. But this one, honestly, this has got nearly as many blends as a Teresa Wentzler. Not quite as many, but a lot. So I put the two numbers and then I just put them both in the same hole. So when I come to stitch that symbol, all I do is I pull these out and just take one strand from each of the two colours. And I know that there's two colours that I'm looking for because there's two numbers here. And put them together and use that. So you can see that there's different colours mixed in here. And that's the way I've always done it, and it really works for me. It does take a little while to set up, but once I've set it up, then it's done for the project and I don't need to worry about it again, and it's really, really helpful. So that's those down there. And there's another start that I did. Big start, this one. I'm starting a summer ATC for the Cross Stitch Cards and ATC group. Can you tell what it is? It is going to be that bucket and spade there. Hold the pattern back so you can't see it. And that is from World of Cross Stitching. So that's my teensy start for that, but it's a start. And then when it comes around to doing this ATC for the swap, I've got a start, I know what I'm doing, I've got my threads picked out, so all I need to do is pick it up and finish it. So that's a really handy Mania start. I don't think there's another one. I'm due to start one today, so maybe that's it. So, starts planned. I have got 5 starts left, so I've done 10 Mania starts so far, and I've got 5 left. So I'll just run through those with you. The first one that I'm going to start today is the Lizzie Kate Spooked bonus chart, which I haven't got a picture of, so I can't show you. But it's a bird chasing some crows. Tiny thing. So starting that today, and then that will be the last of the spooked bonuses started. So I will aim to get those finished so I can put a lid on the whole spooked patterns. On Wednesday, I'm going to be starting Nora Corbett's Gwen. Here's my copy of it. You can't really see the colours in this one. Next time I'll have the actual picture, the photograph that comes on the pattern to show you. This is my working copy. But she's green. She's beautiful green. So I'm starting her with Sarah Marnie on Wednesday. And Sarah Marnie has chosen fabric that's, I think it's quite an orangey one that she's doing it on, and mine is just sparkly green, so she's going to be green on green, but she's going to look beautiful. So that's Wednesday's start. And then Friday I'm going to be doing Tuscany by John Clayton, because I was there with my husband last August to celebrate our 10-year wedding anniversary. We went to Florence for a week, dumped the kids at my parents', went to Florence. It was fantastic. So while I was there, I ordered this, and I haven't started it yet. So needs to be started. So what's that? Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the Medieval Miniature by Teresa Wentzler. Have to have a Teresa Wentzler, and this one's been in my stash for a while. I have not got a picture because it is on from Patterns Online. The only thing I have is a pen. These are all her pictures, her threads. And look, not very many blends. One blend for Teresa Wentzler. But that is because the blend is the border over 2, and all the rest are over 1. So I have to dig out a piece of 28 count for that. So I don't mind stitching over 1 at all my Heaven and Earth designs are. I've already done the cards, put all the symbols on it, but I haven't pulled the threads for that yet. I know I've got them all because I've kitted it up, but I haven't attached them onto that yet. So that's that one. And then the very last Mania Start is going to be the Air, which I've shown you before. Got a beautiful piece of sparkly fabric for him. So he will be next week sometime. Tuesday, possibly. And then that'll be it. That'll be the end of May. And I will have done 15 starts. And I'm 10 starts in. Now, normally, when I'm 10 starts in on a Mania, I've done it 2 years before now. And I've done it 1 a day. And by 10 starts, I am burned out. It's still fun, but it's just kind of, oh, really? Oh, another one. But I think I found the way that Mania works for me. Doing one every other day and then fitting in other bits around, going back to ones that I want to spend more time on, or just sticking with one for a bit, and not having your start every single day has just made me relax a bit. So I really like this way of Mania. One every other day throughout the whole month. I still got my 15 starts in, but less stress. So I think I'm going to do Mania this way from now on. Found my Mania. This is it. It works for me. Right. The only other thing I need to say is I have a giveaway. The giveaways from last week. We have the Christmas Angel from a magazine. And let's see how many of you wanted. 13 of you asked for the Christmas Angel. And Jagita from Magic Pond Crafts. This is yours. I pulled your name out. So if you can contact me, not through YouTube, because I don't know how YouTube Messenger works, but Instagram would be fine, or Facebook, then I can get this in the post to you. Well done. And my other magazine giveaway was the Sparkly Peacock by Sharon Rossoleff. and not as many of you wanted this one. Only 5 of you wanted this one, and I pulled out She's Crafting. So if you can contact me and get me your address, I will get this in the post to you. Fantastic. Now I've got another 2 magazine patterns to give away this week. So please don't say giveaway in your comment or free, because there are trolls that search YouTube for these things and I want them patterns to go to Stitches. Please be 18 or over, because otherwise I'll get into trouble if you give me your address, which I will obviously need to send it to you. So the first chart that I'm giving away is another Joan Elliott. Joan Elliott charts are beautiful. I don't know, they're just not my style. So, you know, get them out there so that people who love them can stitch them. And this is a smaller one than the Christmas Angel, and it is called, I think it's Fanciful Fairy. Fanciful Fairy, and it was in Cross Stitcher magazine at some point. Is there a date? July 2010. July 2010. Fanciful Fairy by Joan Elliott. So if you would like to win this chart, say I would like to stitch the fairy. And the other chart that I'm giving away is this one, the Isle of Man motorcycle race poster. And this is in the World of Cross Stitching. I'm not sure what the date on it was. Nope. So if you would like the racing poster, say I would like to stitch the racing poster. And it's really not my cup of tea, but it might be yours. If nobody wants it, I'm just going to recycle it. It's fine. I won't be offended. So there we go. That's those. So I want to thank you all for all your comments. I love reading every one of them. And thank you for your likes, and thank you for your subscribing. So yeah, thanks very much. And hopefully I will see you all again next week. So happy stitching. Take care. See you later. Bye.